Hey guys, how's it going? Thank God it's Friday. Thank the verse. Anyways, um, mental health issues. It's a kind of a big thing, and a lot of people use it as an excuse to say, "Hey, I'm going to be an idiot." I'll put it to you this way: you don't go throughout life at some point without having an issue with the way you think, with your mentalness and all that sort of stuff, because that's, hey, back again. Yeah, life is kind of like that. You don't in order to grow and evolve, you get hurt, you get offended, you have times when you think you're going crazy, or you do. I don't know, but I guess what strikes me is, despite the fact that there's a lot of things like posters and everything all around, there's still a huge lot of people that really do struggle. And people say, well, why? There's lots of resources out there. But I was thinking, things like social media, even what I'm doing now, some people go, oh, you know what, it's all easy for them, I guess you're inflying yourself, overwhelming yourself with other people's lives, and not really getting out to do your own. And that's the reality of it, I guess, is that it's hard when you're bombarded with a whole lot of social media of how people think life should be, that you can get, you feel like, maybe you're not good enough, that maybe, you should, your life should be like that. The life should be what you want it to be. And thinking about that, you got to ask yourself, is this really what I want? Is all the images I'm being bombarded with what I want, and what are they trying to tell me, that I'm not good enough? I'll tell you this now, even though I'm hugely into self-improvement and evolving, and I really love doing that, it's not an indication of saying I'm not good enough. It's an indication of saying, I appreciate where I am now. Sometimes I do get the feelings that, that I'm not worth it, I'm not worthy, and we all get those times and periods, or doubts and everything. But then it's a matter of, so why do I want to improve? Because I know that even though I am, good enough, I am me, and I strive to improve, that I'm also quite happy if I was where I was. Part of that improvement, I guess, is to expand and learn and help people. Part of that is, just being, I'm not sure if it's conditioning from growing up, but being able to spend time with yourself, doing the things that you like doing, not what other people want you to do, or what you think other people want you to do or want you to be. I think that's more of a challenge for people, and that gets them dissatisfied, and they're not quite sure who or what they are these days. So I guess this weekend I'm going to spend some time, and I'm spending some time more and more just sort of being me, doing what I like doing what I love doing, working towards what I love doing, improving my skills, because even though I'm pretty good at what I do, I also, and I know I'm good enough at that, like in the core of me, that's the core, but my skills, I want to improve my skills. That's the thing, but it's also that balance that I keep going on about, balance of being, appreciative of what you have, but also wanting to help others and strive for more. It doesn't mean completely that you're dissatisfied. It means you see something in a way that improves your life or enhances it, or that, you see something and you may go and look for it and try and improve, but then you go, you know what, it's actually good the way it is. Developing an appreciation for things, even though it's not perfect, even though it's not the most efficient, it kind of works. And it works for you, and it works for those around you. And when it stops working, you kind of have that discussion, and work together for it, to help make it better and make it sure it does work for you. So anyway, kind of deepish thoughts on a Friday, but leading into what issues have you had, and have you talked to a friend or something about them? Lately I've gone more into calling people rather than just texting them, because for me it's that verbal interaction, the nuances that come into play with people, that also gives you a sense of feeling of connection and I don't know, togetherness, community. That's really pretty awesome. So it helps with that. So I think perhaps reaching out to people and chatting with them just this weekend would be pretty awesome, in a way that you don't really realise actually helps with your mindset, other than just flat text. Even if you voice call them or video call them, do it with somebody that you haven't seen in a while, because they might be struggling, and it doesn't have to be talking about their issues. It could be just talking about something day to day that they've done that makes you realise, hey, look, it's not all bad. There is a lot of good out there. So think about that. Everyone has had mental issues or will have mental issues. It's a part of life and growing up. How you deal with it, how you want to evolve and grow from that, how you appreciate what you have, that can make all the difference. So I hope you guys have a good and companionable weekend. Okay? I'll see you guys later.